Today I'm going to talk to you about slang. How cool is that? In this lesson, I'm going to talk to you about some popular slang that is used in America. But before we begin, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to our social media classes. It's another great way to practice your English skills. So before we get into the slang words, it's important to know, well, what is slang? So slang is just words that are used among a particular region or age group or social circle, and it's not universally known by everyone else, even if you're from the same country. Slang is also a little different than idioms because idioms tend to have more than one word, and also they're a bit more well known among different groups of people. So I'm going to talk to you about some American slang that I think is kind of well known among most Americans, and maybe other people in other countries know of these words, but they probably don't use them, or maybe they do, and now you can use them too. So the first word is crash, and crash just means to suddenly fall asleep. Or maybe you are so tired you know that you are going to go to sleep immediately because you're so tired and you just want to crash.
I'm just gonna crash here tonight.
I'm gonna crash, Tiz. I'll catch you tomorrow.
You can crash at my place.
If you need to crash, you can have the couch.
Number 2 is shotgun. So when you call shotgun, you are basically saying that you want to sit in the front passenger seat of the car. So if you are driving somewhere with a group of people, maybe the people that are not driving will call shotgun. And that means that that person gets to sit in the front with the driver. It's commonly used with the word call, and somebody calls shotgun. Now there's all sorts of weird rules when it comes to shotgun, that you have to be outside before you can call shotgun. Some people say that you have to be able to see the car before you call shotgun. So it's kind of become a bit of a game to some extent, and it's regularly used among younger generations, especially kids in high school when they first start driving and they go places with their friends and everybody's calling shotgun, they're arguing over shotgun. I call shotgun.
I call shotgun. Shotgun.
Everyone knows you can't call shotgun
Before you see the car. My turn. Get out.
All right, I'm ready to go and I'll call shotgun.
You never heard of someone calling shotgun to sit in the front seat?
Number 3 is creep. Now, this is an adjective that's used to describe a person who is unpleasant, strange, or a bit weird. And weird in a bit of an awkward and get away from me type of way. A lot of times it's used to describe guys. It is a gender neutral word, but mostly guys get this label and sometimes they deserve it. And people might say he is a creep, stay away from him, or maybe somebody is acting creepy because they're saying things that are a little unpleasant and you just don't want to be around people that are creeps.
That creep!
But you're a creep.
But I'm a creep.
Number 4 is buck. Now, buck is just another word for a dollar. They're basically synonyms. So if you have $3, you can say that you have $3.
$3?
20 bucks?
30 bucks?
10 bucks.
20 bucks. 80 bucks? Yeah, 80 bucks.
We borrow a few bucks, just a small loan from the briefcase.
Number 5 is for real. So this is a declaration of honesty. It's kind of like saying, believe me, I'm being honest, trust me, for real. So if you're telling a story and you really want those people to know that you're being honest, you can add that at the end and just say, for real. This is what the word means, for real. It can also be used as an interjection, kind of asking the question to somebody else. Are you being honest? Are you being serious? Maybe they're telling a story and you're not sure if it's true, and you just ask them, you say, for real? For real? Is that what happened? Are you sure? For real?
For real?
For real, for real.
Dora's real for real?
We're for real.
You really for real?
Number 6 is knock. Now, you can knock something or knock someone, and it's just saying something bad about something or someone. It's a disparaging remark. And mostly it's used to talk about an activity. Maybe you don't want to do something and you're not really thrilled about it. And then the other person, often it's used in a negative sense when you're telling somebody, don't disparage it, don't say something bad, don't knock it. There's also a popular expression that goes, don't knock it till you try it. This is used mostly when people are talking about something, an activity that they've never done before, but still they're saying some bad things about it. And another person might say, hey, don't knock it till you try it. Don't knock it till you try it.
Don't knock it till you try it.
I mean, don't knock it till you try it, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
Number 7 is sweet. Now, this is used to say that something is nice, it's talking about a favorable situation, and people will just say sweet. Now, you should know that it's really about the emphasis and the way you say it. You don't really just say, sweet, great, that's sweet. You want to say it with a lot more flavor, a lot more energy, a lot more pizzazz. Sweet, that's sweet. Sweet. Sweet.
Sweet. Sweet.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Sweet. So sweet.
Number 8 is zonked. Now, zonked is just when you are completely exhausted. You are so tired, you say that you are zonked. Often, if you haven't been sleeping that much, you might tell someone, you know, I am just so zonked right now. It also means you're a little out of it because you haven't been sleeping or you're just tired from doing something and you can't really think clearly. You're zonked.
You're so zonked.
Your body, from the neck down, is zonked.
And she chooses today to show up totally zonked.
Very important job for you, but if you're going to be zonked out all the time.
Number 9, jonesing. So, jonesing is a strong crave or desire for something. It's typically talking about a drink or food, something that you're craving, you want, you're addicted to. You could be jonesing for coffee, jonesing for sweets, chocolate, jonesing for anything, really. Right now, it's early, so I'm jonesing for some coffee. What are you jonesing for?
Tell you what, boys, I'm kind of jonesing, so I'm going to find someone I can bum a smoke off of outside.
Good. Jonesing for a cup of coffee.
Jonesing for a Starbucks since I got here.
Speaking of crunching, I have been jonesing for some double stuffed Oreos all day.
Number 10 is bail. Now, to bail is to leave somewhere. And often when you bail, you are typically leaving somebody behind. So in that case, you are bailing on someone. You can also bail on something. Maybe you want to bail on the party because you don't want to go. You want to bail on the dinner. Bail can also mean to avoid plans altogether. So maybe you're supposed to meet somebody at the movies and you never show up. They might ask you, hey, why'd you bail on me last night? Where were you? But regularly, you're bailing on someone. If you're just leaving and you don't tell somebody, you're bailing on them. It's not good to bail on people.
Don't bail on me. You bailed on me. Okay?
Oh, I see. You're chickening out. You're bailing on me.
And now, when I need you most, you are bailing on me?
Okay, so now you are a bit more proficient in American slang. You can use them, practice these slang words, and also listen for them if you're watching TV or movies. Now, before we go, I want to test your knowledge of slang. I'm going to give you some American slang, and I want you to click on the correct meaning. Okay? If you don't click on anything, then the video is just going to end, and I hope that you give this video a thumbs up and then go on to watch some other videos. If you don't know the answer, then write that in the comments. Just write, I don't know, and I'll tell you the answer. So here is the slang, amped. If I tell you I'm amped, what does it mean? If you don't know, again, write it in the comments. amped. I want you to click on the correct meaning. What does it mean, amped? What could it mean? Who knows? I'm amped. Are you amped?